Most people think becoming rich is about saving money, spend less, cut expenses, make a budget, and eventually you'll build wealth. But here's the problem. Budgeting alone is not enough to become rich, because budgeting teaches you how to control money, not how to grow it. And there's a huge difference between the two. Think about it. A budget can help you stop wasting money on unnecessary things. That's useful. But there's a limit to how much you can save. You can skip coffee, cancel subscriptions, spend less on entertainment, but eventually you run out of things to cut. And if your income stays the same, your financial life barely changes. This is where most people get stuck. They become experts at saving small amounts while ignoring the bigger problem. Their income and growth never increase. Rich people understand something different. Wealth is not built by only reducing expenses. It's built by increasing value, learning skills, building assets, creating systems, investing money, taking calculated risks. That's how wealth grows, not just through restriction, but through expansion. Now, don't misunderstand this. Budgeting is important. If you can't control money, more money probably won't help you. But budgeting is only the foundation, not the full strategy. Because at some point, you need growth, and growth is uncomfortable. That's why many people avoid it. It's easier to track expenses than learn a new skill. It's easier to cut spending than start something uncertain. So people stay in financial maintenance mode for years, always managing money, but never multiplying it. Now here's another issue with budgeting. It depends too much on willpower, and willpower fades. When people are stressed, tired, or emotionally overwhelmed, they stop following the plan. That's why budgets often fail after a few weeks, because humans are emotional creatures, not logical machines. This is why rich people focus more on systems than motivation. Automatic investing, automatic saving, assets that generate income. Because real wealth is built through systems that continue working over time, not constant emotional discipline. And here's the biggest truth most people ignore. You cannot save your way into massive wealth if your income stays limited forever. At some point, you must increase your earning power. And that happens by becoming more valuable. The more value you create, the more opportunities you attract. That's why rich people often focus more on growth than extreme frugality. They ask, how can I earn more? How can I build something bigger? How can I create leverage? Because leverage changes everything. Now imagine two people. One spends all their energy trying to save tiny amounts of money. The other spends that same energy learning high-income skills, building investments, or creating something scalable. Over time, who do you think grows faster financially? Exactly. One person is surviving carefully. The other is building aggressively. At the end of the day, budgeting matters. But budgeting alone is like trying to win a race by only slowing down expenses. Real wealth comes from increasing your capacity, your skills, your income, your assets, your systems. Because rich people don't just protect money, they build machines that multiply it.